Hello everyone, my name is Dimitar Uzunov and I'm from JEF Bulgaria. One of the main highlights of our Europe at School activities was quite interesting actually, as it involved a student we visited who got so involved and interested in what we talked with his class about the European Union that he started his own campaign about Vote 16, which amassed quite support here locally. And he personally said to us that he felt very motivated from our visit. This is quite an achievement for us. One of the most challenging things we encountered when we did our multiplier events was that it was really hard for us to find people that were not already involved in the bubble of people interested already in EU politics. So our goal was to reach more young people that didn't know much about the EU, but were motivated to learn. The voting toolbox provided to our activities by giving us a lot of interesting interactive activities to implement throughout our multiplier events and our Europe at School visits. One of them was the simulation one, which we made at a lot of schools, where we asked the students beforehand what is the topic they would like to discuss, and then we made a very, very interesting discussion with them about it. One of the main things we learned when we implemented our COYV activities was that first, surprisingly, a lot of young people were motivated and interested in European Union, and that it was very different from school to school and from place to place about how they perceived what we told them, and that we saw the differences not only between people on a European level, like between culture to culture, nation to nation, but also here locally, that we have quite a lot of differences, but we successfully try to adapt to each one. We motivate people who are not already politically engaged by underlining to them that although they may not be interested in politics, eventually politics will be interested in them, and they should, since they are young, they hold all the power to change, to vote, to have their voice heard for many, many years to come. And what they do now actually would have an impact for a very long time. The message we have for young people that are going to vote in the 2024 election is that their vote really matters, because especially in our national situation, where we have so many, not to say corruption, but problems in our electoral system, their vote could actually change quite a lot. And them talking to their peers about the European elections also will create and inspire change. What we would recommend to our policymakers to heighten and improve youth participation is to pay attention to the youth and care about their problems. Specifically in Bulgaria, we see that the youth policy is very often overlooked. And since our Ministry of Sport and Youth has combined these two spheres, much of the attention goes to the sport part and not much to the youth. So what really youth organizations in Bulgaria are fighting for right now is a separate youth ministry and a youth strategy that is not only present, but has the required budget to create a real change. In order for youth voices to be taken into account, the decision-making processes should be improved by one simple thing. The decision makers should start paying attention to youth not only when there are elections, but always. Activity is not limited to a political campaign. It is a continuous process in order to keep one democracy strong.